few dollars a week, 35 cents a day. And your price will never go up. A lifetime rate lock guarantees it. This protection can last a lifetime, too. Some insurance policies end once you reach a certain age. Not this one. Pay your bill, and it's yours to keep for as long as you'd like.
How did you apply?
Called for information, got an application, filled it out, sent it back. It took a few minutes. And look at this. They sent me this free beneficiary planner just for calling. I filled in all my important information and final wishes. Now my kids will have everything they need in one place.
Ready to learn more? Call for free information and your free gift. There's no obligation. Every policy we issue comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. Why wait? Call now.
Call 1-800-651-5775 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-651-5775. There's no obligation. 1-800-651-5775. Call now.
We've joined forces with these organizations to bring you the CBS 47 Cyber Safe Parent Program. Visit yourcentralvalley.com under education and talk to your child about internet safety.
This is Murrow and Emmy Award-winning CBS 47 Eyewitness News at 7:30.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us here at 7:30. I'm Brian Dorman.
And I'm Catherine Herr.
Voters in California's 20th Congressional District have another ballot to fill out next Tuesday. This is the special general election to find out who will finish former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy's term.
CBS 47's Catherine Phillips joins us live now in studio. And Catherine, you spoke with both Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau and Bakersfield Assembly member Vince Fong ahead of Tuesday's election.
Yeah, Brian, Catherine, I did. And coming up tonight at 11, we'll share more with my interview with Sheriff Boudreau. Boudreau has been the Tulare County Sheriff since 2013. He's also the president of the California State Sheriff's Association. He doesn't consider himself a career politician, so to say, and he believes his role in law enforcement allows him to see the issues that impact Californians in real time every single day. We spoke about everything from why this special election matters to positions on crime, immigration, and inflation. We asked if he was elected to Congress how he would vote on aid packages to Israel and Ukraine. We also asked him about what he's been doing to try to close the gap between him and his opponent, Vince Fong, as Fong has extremely strong ties and strong polling in Kern County.
So what I want to do going to Washington, D.C. is change from the lawman and move into the lawmaker, because the laws that we create and those that we defend, I have real life experiences. And so I can take those tales to Washington and say, hey, look, the decisions you're making here impact real lives.
And we'll have much more from our interview with Boudreau tonight at 11, and then tomorrow, tune in. We will share what Assemblymember Vince Fong has to say to the voters. I'm in the studio, Catherine Phillips, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
Today, Fresno Mayor Jerry Dyer presented his proposed budget for the 2025 fiscal year to the Fresno City Council. The budget includes cuts across the board, along with other ways to help the city overcome a $47 million deficit. The mayor says the city has seen continued losses in revenue through sales, business, and cannabis taxes, while also dealing with the increasing cost of goods and labor. The city has also seen a pause in grant funding by the state as Sacramento deals with its own shortfall. To offset the deficit, the mayor's office cut every department's budget in the city by 3% for next year. In part, there will be no new positions added within the city, but there is good news: no layoffs will be made. And the mayor says that this year's problem could also continue into next year. The council will spend the next 6 weeks making changes to the proposed budget before it must be approved by the end of June.
Another day in the 90s across the valley, continuing the stretch that started last Saturday. We do have a couple more days in our forecast that will be near 90, and then expect a little bit of a cool down. Let's give you a look outside with our Table Mountain Sky Valley Cam Network. This is the view of the Tulare Outlets camera. Beautiful as the sun's getting lower in the sky. A little bit of a breeze with the flags waving on the left side of your screen. Sunset time 8:01 this evening. Here's another view. This is from the Meadow Lakes camera, so you're overlooking the valley, and we also are seeing some sunshine there. 89 right now, Fresno. If you are in the South Valley, many of you still in the low 90s. A little bit cooler in the North Valley, plenty of 80s with 70s if you're in Los Banos. Tomorrow we'll start out in the 60s by noon up to 81, and we'll spend the afternoon hours in the upper 80s, topping out in the low 90s. I will talk about late this weekend when temperatures will fall below 90 in your pinpoint weather forecast coming up. First, we'll send it back to Catherine.
Lauren, thank you. Lake Yosemite is now back open, and the Merced County Sheriff's Office says due to the recent events at the college campuses, they felt it was necessary to close the lake for the safety of everyone in the community. They also want to remind people that rivers in Merced County are still closed due to rising water levels and swift undercurrents.
A big milestone for the city of Oakland. Oakland Unified becoming the first school district in the country to have 100% electric fleet of school buses. Just yesterday, the first day the buses were rolled out into use. Manufacturers say all 74 of the buses will also be providing energy to the city when not in use. The school district says the buses will help reduce emissions in the community. The company behind the buses says that it plans to tackle the San Francisco and Los Angeles school districts next.
Governor Gavin Newsom was at the Vatican today to take part in a climate summit with world leaders and the Pope. Newsom addressed the delegation of about 100 people, including the mayor of Paris and the governor of New York, to call for urgent climate action. During his remarks, Newsom called the climate crisis a clear and present danger, pointing to severe drought, intense storms, and historic wildfires that have become all too common in California. He also did not hold back in calling out the fossil fuel industry.
They've known the science. They've denied the science. They've delayed advancement. We have the tools, we have the technology, we have the capacity to address this issue at a global level, a scaled level, and they've been fighting every single advancement. And we have got to call that out.
Oil companies have long pushed back against Newsom's allegations, arguing that his administration has unfairly targeted them. As for Pope Francis, he spoke to the delegation privately today in a message that focused on taking care of the poor and the planet.
California's crisis, the state of fentanyl. My month-long investigation into the impact fentanyl is having on our community and state continues. I recently met with Fresno County District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp to discuss the impact fentanyl is having on the city and county. She spoke about her concerns at the southern border.
But what's happening every single day is atrocious. I see the news the same way everybody else does. And to see the massive amounts that are coming over, I mean, every time that one of our narcotics task forces does a stop, you know, there are 40, 50, 60,000, 100,000, 400,000 pills in cars that are driving up and down the 99, up and down the I-5.
Smitkamp says that we need to do more at the border to stop fentanyl from getting into California. She admits there is not an easy answer, but holding Mexico more accountable and working with the Mexican government is where she believes the focus needs to be right now. You'll hear Smitkamp's full story Monday night at 7, reported live from the San Ysidro Port of Entry. And it is on Monday and Tuesday where I will report live from the California-Mexico border for a closer look at what is being done at the border to end this crisis in our state. And the following Tuesday, May 28th, I will host a 30-minute special, California's Crisis, the State of Fentanyl.
Still to come here on Eyewitness News at 7:30, former President Trump's attorneys went after Michael Cohen on the stand today, attacking the credibility of a key witness in Trump's criminal trial. The latest, and why there was a large Republican entourage at the courthouse.
Get the latest breaking news and pinpoint weather forecasts at yourcentralvalley.com. Now scroll while you watch with quick access to news important to you. Connect with your community with the very latest local stories. CBS 47 is always available at yourcentralvalley.com.
Medicare benefits, Medicare supplemental plans or Advantage plans, Medicare prescription drug plans. How are you supposed to understand it all? At Valley Caregiver Resource Center, we know Medicare can be confusing. That's why we offer HICAP, the Health Insurance Counseling and Advocacy Program. Our HICAP counselors will help you understand your options, and assistance is free, objective, and confidential. Call HICAP now to schedule your appointment with our trained experts. We're here to help.
This is our story. At Fresno State, we're the pride of the Valley, and we display it for the nation. That's what Bulldog Spirit is all about. Those who came before motivate us to dream big. We know our potential is limitless because we've seen what Bulldogs can do. Unleash your talent for your family, for your purpose, for yourself. This is where your Bulldog story begins.
Summer's on the horizon, and it's time to transform your backyard into a party paradise with W Furniture. Discover our 10 Gem Splash Series, the essence of outdoor comfort. Visit our Clovis store and step into a world where backyard dreams come to life. It's never too early to order. Ensure your summer is furnished with style and comfort from your poolside and beyond. W Furniture helps you find the perfect addition to your cherished spaces. W Furniture, crafting your summertime story with every piece.
I'm attorney Bridget Dunyan. If you're calling our law firm, you're probably having one of the worst days of your life. You've been injured, you need help, and you don't know what to do. Maybe the insurance company is giving you the runaround. Maybe the medical bills are piling up. Maybe you can't even go to work. When you hire our law firm, you don't have to worry about any of that. We'll help take care of everything, so all you need to worry about is getting better. If you've been injured, call us. It's just that easy.
Call 877-DUNYON, DUNNION.
Now YourCentralValley.com pros who know.
Messy garage? Get organized with custom cabinets, shelving, and countertops to make life a little less stressful. Call for a free design consultation.
For more expert advice, go to YourCentralValley.com/pros who know.
Eyewitness News is brought to you in part by Valley-Wide Pest Control. This is CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
Michael Cohen returned to the witness stand today, where criminal defense lawyers tried to weaken his credibility under intense cross-examination.
The testimony in Lower Manhattan comes as the trial of former President Donald Trump moves closer to entering the next stage. Bradley Blackburn reports from New York.
Day 18 of former President Donald Trump's hush money trial, the defense pressed Michael Cohen about his history of lying under oath and his criminal record. They're trying to convince jurors that Trump's one-time lawyer and fixer was lying again when he linked Trump to hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels and to falsifying business records to cover it up.
The more that the defense spends cross-examining Michael Cohen, the more I think this really is their case and their theory, which is if you don't believe Michael Cohen, if you think he lied, then don't convict.
In one effort Thursday to raise doubts and argue that Cohen sought revenge against Trump, defense attorney Todd Blanche played comments from Cohen's podcast.
You better believe I want this man to go down and rot inside for what he did to me and my family.
Cohen was sentenced to 3 years in prison amid the fallout of a federal investigation related to his payments to Daniels. Although he admitted to violating campaign finance laws, Cohen says he was wrongly charged with tax evasion. Trump has pleaded not guilty to 34 felony counts. The presumptive 2024 Republican nominee has repeatedly called the trial election interference.
I think it was a very interesting day. It was a fascinating day. And it shows what a scam this whole thing is.
Cross-examination of Cohen is set to continue Monday, and closing arguments could begin early next week. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Still to come here on Eyewitness News at 7:30, how straws are now being used to help transplanted coral off the coast of Florida. That story right after your pinpoint weather forecast.
Now, we've been in the 90s since Saturday. A few more days in the 90s to go. Here's what's going to happen tomorrow. We have mild temperatures out the door, 67, 81 at noon, 88 heading home from school. I will talk about temperatures starting to drop back by late this weekend in your pinpoint weather forecast next.
Table Mountain Sky brings you the CBS 47 Valley Cam Network. Keep an eye on the Central Valley with live, unparalleled views of your community. Witness what's unfolding around the valley. Stay informed, stay connected with the Valley Cam Network, presented by Table Mountain Sky.
Winter weather can cause serious, dangerous damage to your AC system. Monarch Home Services is offering AC tune-ups for only $79. Book now to make sure your system is safe as the weather starts getting hot. Offer ends soon. Monarch Home Services. Keep home comfortable.
The Customer Appreciation Sale is going on now at the SAS Shoe Store at Blackstone and Herndon. Save $20 store-wide on SAS shoes for men and women. SAS shoes fit any lifestyle, and you'll love the enhanced comfort, support, and stability in every step. Plus, you always get a custom fitting to ensure your SAS shoes fit perfectly. Save $20 store-wide at the SAS Shoe Store at Blackstone and Herndon. Life's a journey. Wear comfortable shoes.
Spring has sprung in the Central Valley, bringing beautiful blooms and seasonal allergies. But relief is closer than you think. For over 40 years, Voss Allergy and Asthma Center has been serving the needs of the Central Valley community.
we offer treatment for allergies, asthma, and sinus issues. Don't let allergies hold you back from enjoying the season. Schedule your appointment today at bozallergy.com or call us at 559-436-4500.
Take your family and friends to Castle Air Museum in Atwater for Open Cockpit Day, Saturday, May 18th. This is a rare event to check out over 80 vintage planes and helicopters on display, including the F-16, F-14, VC-9 Air Force One, and awesome B-52 bomber, plus dozens of other amazing aircraft open for viewing. There'll be loads of food, helicopter rides, first responder displays, and more. Air Force One tours $10 extra. For details, go to castleairmuseum.org. Open Cockpit Day at Castle Air Museum. Come be amazed.
With a home equity line of credit from EECU, you can tap into your home's equity to do some remodeling, put in a pool, or even take a dream vacation. Apply today. EECU. Smarter banking since 1934. EECU is an equal housing lender.
Welcome to the Groppetti Automotive family. Your journey begins here. No matter where you go or how you decide to get there, your journey begins at one of the Groppetti Automotive family of dealerships in Visalia. We've been the Valley's new car volume leader for 30 years. Why? A large selection, quality products, superior service, and an experienced and friendly staff. At Groppetti, we are determined to earn your business.
Winter weather can cause serious, dangerous damage to your AC system. Monarch Home Services is offering AC tune-ups for only $79. Book now to make sure your system is safe as the weather starts getting hot. Offer ends soon. Monarch Home Services. Keep home comfortable.
Men and women both face factors that can impede normal hair growth and trigger hair loss. Well-Rooted Hair and Scalp Clinic has helped thousands of happy patients address hair loss and scalp disorders. Book your free consultation and get your hair loss under control. Scan now for details.
Book an eye exam or walk into Stanton Optical today. Easy's our thing.
Now, your CBS 47 pinpoint weather forecast.
Good evening and welcome back. I'm Chief Meteorologist Lauren Wallace. And let's start out with a live picture. This is from the Yosemite West camera. Sunset time 8:01 this evening. We've seen a lot of sunshine in the valley along with our mountain areas for the most part, although the last hour or so, which I'll show you on our radar and satellite in just a moment, we've been seeing a few clouds and even an isolated shower. But let's start out by going over our temperature trend over the course of the last 5 days or so. The stretch of 90s started on Saturday in Fresno with a high of 91 degrees, and then here's your average high, which runs in the low 80s this time of the year. By Sunday, a bit hotter, up to 94. We drop back to the low 90s Monday, Tuesday. Yesterday, our high 93 degrees, and then today, the high in Fresno, 92 degrees. So we're keeping that 90s stretch going, and we will continue to do so for at least the next 2 days. By the time we get into Sunday, we're going to start to drop back a bit. 94 for your high in Hanford today, 95 if you were in Lemoore, right at 90 Merced, and then Madera at 91 degrees. Right now, it's 89 in Fresno. We still have some 90s for those of you in the South Valley, Hanford, Visalia, Porterville. 86 in Merced right now, 70s if you are in Los Banos, and then 79 for those of you in Mariposa. If you are heading to the Porterville Fair this evening for the next couple of hours, again, it's hot right now with temperatures in the low 90s. By 9 o'clock, we'll drop back to the low 80s, and then by 11 o'clock, expect upper 70s. So here's the last 12 hours, radar satellite loop. Again, sunshine for the valley today. Last hour or so, we've started to see a few clouds build over the Sierra, and we've also been watching really just one isolated shower try to develop. This is east of Wawona in Yosemite National Park, and that's kind of the same area that the last 2 days we've been seeing a shower develop in that area, but it's already starting to fizzle out. We aren't going to see much more in terms of action over the Sierra for the rest of today, but we are going to see that chance continue in the afternoon hours for the next couple of days. So I'll show you that with our forecast. 8 o'clock this evening, as we move through tonight, again, we're going to stay dry, pretty quiet for us tonight. Here's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. For Friday, Valley, sunshine is on the way. For the Sierra, we may get a couple of very isolated showers. Here's 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. All is quiet again tomorrow night with mostly clear skies. Here's 7 o'clock on your Saturday morning. For Saturday, the valley will still be seeing some sunshine, but in the mountains, I would say more areas will get that chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. So on Saturday, if you have plans to head to our higher elevations, I would make those plans early in the day so you can avoid some of those afternoon showers and storms. For tonight, temperatures will drop to the 50s and 60s across the valley, and then the highs tomorrow will range from the upper 80s to most of you being in the 90s. So if you remember, said 57 tonight, we have 88 on the way way tomorrow, but Madera, you have yet another 90-degree day in your forecast. Fresno County, we're talking 90s as well. Clovis 62 tonight, 91 tomorrow. Selma 58 tonight, 91 in sunshine tomorrow. South Valley 90s as well. Hanford 61 tonight, you'll be at 93 tomorrow. Porterville 58 tonight, and you have 92 on the way tomorrow afternoon. Here's our extended forecast. So tomorrow, low 90s. We'll stick with that for your Saturday, and after that, we are all down into the 80s. 87 on Sunday, 85 for your Monday, up to the upper 80s again for your Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday back to 85. In the Sierra, again, a stray shower possible tomorrow. Most mountain areas stay dry. It's Saturday that all of the Sierra will get that slight chance for an isolated shower. For your Sunday, sunshine. Temperatures drop to the low 60s by Monday. We warm a little bit again Tuesday, and then we drop back again for your Wednesday and your Thursday. So we still have this stretch of 90s. It's been a long one. Maybe you're acclimated by now, but I know some people are looking forward to that, we'll call it a quotes cool down on Sunday. Upper 80s. It's still a bit warm.
Yeah, shave a couple degrees off. That's nice.
Yes.
All right, Lauren, thank you so much. Well, in recent years, scientists have turned to lab-grown coral to bolster declining reefs, critical for ocean ecosystems, protecting coastal areas, and even for new food and medicine.
CBS's Christian Benavides shows us how scientists in Florida are grasping at straws to boost the survival rates of newly transplanted coral that fish love to eat.
Straws are probably not what comes to mind when it comes to saving the environment, but these biodegradable drinking straws could be the key to restoring coral reefs.
This is really the first biodegradable option that's emerged.
Kirk Dodson and Kyle Pisano of Free Fortify developed the Coral Fort, a small biodegradable cage that prevents lab-grown coral from becoming fish food when it's moved to the ocean.
It degrades in the marine environment in exactly the target time it takes for the parrotfish to lose interest in the transplanted coral. Divers can go down and clear a spot for the little fort, and they adhere it to the reef.
The straws are made from fermented canola oil, known as PHA. Manufacturer Wingcup says the use of its product to rebuild reefs is a happy accident.
We were working awfully hard to just create a much better product for the world, but we had no idea it was going to be used to save baby coral in the ocean.
Researchers say they've already planted nearly 200 coral forts along this reef near the Broward County coast. They say it's led to better survival rates for the nursery-grown coral.
We've more than doubled the survivorship of our transplants out onto the ocean to above 90%.
Checking on specimens 1 year later, the straws are long dissolved, and marine biologists say it's been a success. They hope to plant more coral forts elsewhere in South Florida. Scientists race to save the state's fragile coral reefs. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Fort Lauderdale.
And still to come here on Eyewitness News at 7:30, a new Airbnb in Southern California that will answer the question, where's my super suit? And it promises no capes.
Get the most cash for your Rolex watch at Valley Watch Firm, your #1 Rolex resource in the Central Valley. We specialize in buying and selling vintage and pre-owned Rolex watches. Visit ValleyWatchFirm.com, the experts for all your Rolex needs. Valley Watch Firm, we won't waste your time.
It was my first accident ever. I was like shaking, I was so scared. When I first reached out to Jacoby & Myers, I didn't know if I had a case or not. As soon as I got a hold of my attorney, she was very, very nice, very kind. Because of Jacoby & Myers, I don't have that pressure to worry about a medical bill or things like that. If I know of any accident, I'm like, call Jacoby & Myers, they'll help you.
Jacoby & Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
Remember when we said we had the floors your home had been dreaming of? Well, now we have the cabinets and countertops as well. Visit our new showroom at Shields & Fowler. Come visit Central for cabinets and countertops and see why everyone still says,
"You gotta go CJ!"
Suffering from hearing loss? Experience professional, caring, and trustworthy service at Beltone. Start with our free comprehensive no-obligation hearing exam. We offer proactive treatment plans and personalized counseling tailored to your needs. Our range of technology fits any budget with insurance and financing options available. Schedule your free exam now at beltonetoday.com or scan the QR code. Beltone, helping the world hear better.
Fresno Lexus breaking news to make you stop and think.
Mike?
Here's the breaking news. We want to buy your car.
Well, Mike, in that case, I think it's officially buying news.
Ever see this?
I have, and I know how to use it. Scan it.
And the clock starts, and in 3 hours or less, you'll have a firm offer from the Fresno Lexus Express team.
You want to buy my car?
Whether you buy a car from us or not, all we ask is that you try us first. Fresno Lexus.
The Memorial Day sale starts this weekend at Moore Furniture. And you can save big with store-wide sale prices and free white glove delivery. Get your home summer ready with the in-stock looks you love and an incredible selection on all furniture, mattresses, and accessories. Why buy online when you can get real furniture at a real value? Visit your local Moore Furniture now.
Tesoro Viejo means ancient treasure, and every day the Garcia family seeks to find theirs. On 15 miles of trails and pathways that always bring them back to what they treasure most. Time together, here at Tesoro Viejo.
After my car was hit by that van, I had so many injuries and medical bills.
If you've been in an accident and suffered a serious injury, you need to get an attorney that will help you get what you deserve.
Call BD&J today at 1-800-820-1111. Hungry for a big night? Rally's delivers the flavor with the 2 for $6. Yeah.
The new Tangled Barbecue Swiss Burger or Fully Loaded Fry Burger. Any two, just $6.
Let's go.
And try new Buford Bites. Our big Buford in snackable bites.
Rally's, it's how we roll.
You're watching CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
Coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 11, how Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau is trying to close the gap with Vince Fong ahead of next week's special general election.
Coming up tomorrow morning, it's time for a meeting with the mayors. Next up, Madera.
And weather-wise, a little moderation in the temperatures, finally back to the 80s. Join us in the morning.
Maybe this is a problem you deal with every day, but have you ever needed a custom-made superhero suit? Airbnb is offering a one-of-a-kind stay at the mansion of Edna Mode, the fashion designer for the Incredibles heroes from Disney and Pixar's fan favorite franchise. The gated home is located above Los Angeles' Sunset Strip. Ooh. Booking opens May 24th. And by the way, the experience comes with a suit designed by Edna herself. And that looks like it would just be a cool place to hang out and stay.
Not a lot of natural light.
No.
It's dark.
No, it could be anywhere. Yeah. It could be in Alaska.
All right, last look at the weather.
All right, we're going to be feeling 90s for the next couple of days. After that, we drop back into the 80s, so a little bit of a cooling trend. But keep in mind, our average highs run in the low 80s this time of the year, so most of the next week will be running just a little bit warm.
All right, that will do it for this edition of Eyewitness News at 7:30.
We'll see you back here tonight at 11. Until then, have a great evening.
All around us, events unfolding. Start your day with breaking news from the break of dawn to prepare you for the day ahead. Investigative journalism, pinpoint weather on Eyewitness News this morning. Tonight on CBS, catch the 2-part series finale of Young Sheldon. Series finale of So Help Me Todd and Elsbeth. Followed by Emmy and Murrow award-winning Eyewitness News at 11. Brought to you in part by Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino.
Here they come. One of these stunning beauties is holding a briefcase that could be the $500,000 big deal giveaway. Each week, you can win a share of $43,000. On June 28th, you can win a share of $53 grand. Just choose the perfect case, and you get the cash.
That's a whole lot of green, baby.
The $500,000 big deal giveaway. Only at Chuck Chansey Gold. That's a big deal.
Oh, the puppies are loose.
Need to get home in a hurry? Time for sport mode. Party's over, boys.
Drive the Nissan Sentra. Now get a low $259 per month lease or get 3.9% APR financing for 36 months on Sentra.
Get out!
Andy!
Get out of my room! Get out!
Andy! You're not lying. I didn't say anything. Yes, you did. What did you say?
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can start it with a splash. With a play date at a park. Or at a party with friends. Or at an epic water balloon fight. Gotcha!
Get a low lease on Corolla and Corolla Hybrid. Or lease a Camry for just $249 a month after $1,000 bonus cash.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
With a home equity line of credit from EECU, you can tap into your home's equity to do some remodeling, put in a pool, or even take a dream vacation. Apply today. EECU. Smarter banking since 1934. EECU is an equal housing lender.
A week away from a special election for Congress, hear from one of the candidates tonight at 11.
The Young Sheldon series finale event starts